Ever wondered how your CPF stacks up against others your age? Whether you're just starting out or inching closer to retirement, CPF is a key part of a financial foundation. It's not just savings, it helps pay for your home, healthcare, and eventually retirement income. Comparing your CPF balance can be a useful gauge, but remember, everyone's journey is different. What matters most is how you plan from here. Hi, my name is Shani. In my day job, I give holistic, evidence-based financial advice to high-net-worth families to help them maximize their money for everything that matters to them. So today, I want to walk you through CPF savings by age and some stretch goals to aim for if you're trying to get ahead. Part 1. CPF savings by age. We are using official data from the CPF board based on what's called gross balance, which includes all of your CPF savings, even those you have used for housing, education, or investment. So it gives a fuller picture of your CPF journey. To benchmark where you stand, we are looking at the median CPF savings by age group, not the average. So why median? It's the middle value when you line everyone's savings up from the smallest to the largest. It is less affected by outliers like someone with $1 million in CPF, and it gives us a more realistic sense of what's typical for most people. So let's break this down by age group and see how you compare. Let's start off with age 30 to 35. By your early 30s, CPF balances start to show the impact of consistent contribution. And many of you would have bought your first BTO. A low range would be below 140,000, middle will be 140 to 160,000, while a high range will be above 160,000. Only about 3.9% of the members are in the middle bracket, while over 64% are already in the high bracket. If you're there, you have likely made smart financial decisions and stay consistent with your contributions. So well done! Next, age 35 to 40. This is where CPF balances start to grow significantly. For low range will be below 220,000, middle will be 220 to 240,000. A high range will be above 240,000. Nearly 60% of the members are in the high bracket. If you're in the 3 to 400,000 range, you're doing very well. For age 40 to 50, by this stage, CPF balances are typically substantial, and similar to the other age group, a low range will be below 300,000, middle will be 3 to 400,000, and a high range will be above 400,000. More than half of CPF members fall into the high bracket. If you're among them, this is a great time to start proactively planning for retirement and considering how to invest any excess CPF savings. These are your final 10 to 15 years before retirement, so do make them count. For age 50 to 55, this is the final stretch before CPF withdrawal eligibility begins. A low range will be below 400,000, middle will be 4 to 500,000, and a high range will be above 500,000. About 34% of the members are in the high bracket. If you have exceeded your full retirement sum, you can start thinking about investing excess CPF savings for dual income stream. For age 55 to 60, many members are preparing to withdraw or are already doing so. So a low range will be below 300,000, middle will be 3 to 400,000, and a high range will be above 400,000. Over 34% are in the high bracket. If you're one of them, you have managed your CPF well. With the closure of special account, it might be time to make your savings work harder, perhaps through smart investing. The last group will be age 60 to 65. This is the stage before CPF life payouts begin. A low range will be below 280,000, middle will be 280 to 300,000, and a high range will be above 300,000. About 25.6% of the members are still holding more than 500,000. So if you're one of them, you've done a great job building up your CPF. It's the last leg before CPF Life kicks in and a great time to let your excess savings work for you, whether through CPF-approved investments or other smart strategies. If you're below the average, it doesn't mean you have failed. You might have taken time off from work or started contributing later. But it can be a signal to be more intentional going forward. If you're above the average, well done. That gives you more options. Whether that's an earlier retirement, taking a sabbatical, or just sleeping a little better at night. Part 2. Stretch goals to aim for. Let's talk about targets and use these as helpful guideposts for those of you who are looking to stay ahead of the curve. In your 30s, median CPF savings will be 140 to 240,000 and your stretch goals to aim for will be 200 to 300,000 by the end of your 30s. This decade is when CPF balances begin to grow meaningfully. If you have been contributing consistently, you are likely on track. Think of this as foundation building phase for future flexibility. In your 40s, median CPF savings will be 3 to 400,000. Stretch goal, target 4 to 500,000. While the median amount may not be enough to fully retire on, it's a strong foundation. If you're above the median, you're building a good momentum and that opens up more options on how to plan your next steps. Whether it's scaling back from work, investing more intentionally, or preparing for a more flexible retirement. In your 50s, median CPF savings will be 4 to 500,000. Stretch goal, beyond 500,000. This ensures a strong base for CPF life payouts and healthcare needs. If you've crossed this milestone, you're in a solid position to start shaping your retirement lifestyle. By age 65, median CPF savings should be 280 to 300,000. Stretch goal, maintain around 300,000 in your CPF to support the steady monthly payouts through CPF Life. If you have excess savings beyond this, consider building a separate retirement portfolio to diversify your income. But if you're not working with a trusted advisor, I would say that it's more prudent to keep your funds within the CPF system and opt for the Enhanced Retirement Sum, ERS, for higher guaranteed payouts. This is not the time to be experimental and dabble into new investments that you do not understand and risk losing your CPF savings. So, how do your CPF compare and how do you feel about it? Are you on track or are you making moves to grow it? Thanks for watching. If this gave you a fresh perspective on your CPF milestones, please give it a like and share with someone who's curious about their CPF. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye! CPF is a key part of your financial foundation.